Well, good people, welcome back to Kosi Media. Welcome back to the Yes No podcast. My name is Kosi, and that's why this channel was first called Kosi Media, and that's why I always say Kosi Media first. But this is the Yes No podcast. Arsenal transfer talk is what we are gonna be doing this right now. Messi linked to Arsenal, really? Are we interested in Messi? It's a big question, guys. It's a big question. Are we really interested in Messi? Coutinho, there is a decision he's taking. Should we believe in it? It is news coming in that Felipe Coutinho would decide to sign for us, other than stay at Barcelona. It's big news, that big news. One of those biggest stories. I saw today, and I was like, yes, I want this to happen. But then I was, as I was scrolling, we were linked to Messi on Twitter, and everybody's, ridiculing us on Twitter that we went with 5.7 million, 10 million, to sign Messi. 5.7 million. Anyway, we are going to be looking at that and more here on the Arsenal podcast. Arsenal Transfer Talk is the show you're watching. Get in your comments. What do you think about Messi? What do you think about Thiago? What do you think about Felipe Coutinho? All of them joining Arsenal. What do you think, guys? What do you think? Give me your comment in the comment box. Subscribe, like, and share before we start. Subscribe, like, and share. Subscribe, like, and share before we start this party, guys. So after doing that, let us get straight up into the Arsenal transfer talk, because that's the reason as to why we are here. And I can see you guys already coming in live. Smash the like button, subscribe down there, and let us get in the comments as many as possible. Smash the like button, whoever is live, smash the like button. First and foremost, I want us to talk about Lionel Messi, because he has been linked with a move away from the Camp Nou. I don't care about that. Let him go wherever he wants. I don't care. But the biggest issue is that he has been linked with Arsenal. Now, he has been linked with almost 10 clubs in the Premier League, and all over Europe, all over America, everywhere. He has been linked with so many clubs. He's saying he wants to terminate his contract with Barcelona, and he wants to move on. Manchester City is linked. Arsenal is linked. Manchester United is linked with Messi. Liverpool is linked with Messi. Chelsea are linked with Messi. Inter Miami are linked with Messi. PSG and all the other clubs, including Juventus. Of course, I think he should go to Juventus, because that is where the old players are more entertained. Arsenal is not a retirement center, man. Arsenal is not a retirement center. I know Messi has figures. I know Messi is a good player, but for Arsenal, I don't want him to come to our club, man. He's 32 and he's picking up so many injuries, blood. So many injuries. What will happen if we brought in Messi and he's getting injured all the time? He's going to become a laughing stock at the Emirates, man. We are building a new era, to go back to supremacy, go back to the Champions League, go back to winning ways, and you're linking us to Messi. It is all over Twitter. It is all over Twitter. Arsenal, all kinds of memes you can imagine are on Twitter, that we, are being thrown out of the Camp Nou because we cannot afford Messi. Who said we need Messi, man? Who said we need Messi? We don't need Messi, man. I don't see how Arsenal is going to line up with Messi. I don't see, why we should be going for someone who's almost 35 years of age. Oh my God. And of course, Barcelona are saying, for him to terminate his contract with the club, it's going to depend on the legal team, because he had to terminate his contract in June and he didn't. I don't care what happens with Messi. I don't want him in my club. I don't want him to join Arsenal. Let him go to Inter Miami. Let him go to China, man. Let him go to America. Let him make the money in the last, in the evening of his career. Why does he want to come to the Premier League? That's what's bothering me. I have a comment, but Kinti, whoa, thank you so much. Thank you for the comment. So, guys, I'm asking myself this question. What does Messi want in the Premier League? What exactly is he looking for? He's looking for money. He can get the money in China. He can get the money, wherever he wants to go. is looking for the Premier League. I think he's too old. He had to make his move when he was 27, 28, 26, and he would decide like, I'm, leaving Barcelona and I'm going to, to the Premier League. But right now, he's an old rag. And I don't want to ridicule Messi because he's one of the players I like most when it comes to football. I like him more than I like Ronaldo. I rate him highly. But right now, Arsenal is not in a position to bring in someone like Messi. We already have problems with players like Messi Ozil, David Luiz. We don't want to add another problem in Messi, man. And I'm telling you, I'm one of those fans who don't care whether Messi snaps Arsenal. I'll be the happiest when Messi says, I don't want to join Arsenal. I can't join Arsenal. And, for whatever reason, I'll be the happiest man. I'll be the happiest. I don't want Messi to come to the Premier League. I don't want Messi to come to Arsenal because, he's just going to spoil whatever credibility, whatever legacy he has built at Barcelona. When it comes to the Premier League, becoming injury prone, he's going to spoil it, man. Premier League is stress. Premier League is stressful. Premier League, to play in the Premier League, you need to be young, you need to be energetic, you need to be focused. Messi has nothing of that, none of those. He's just talented, an old talented man. Talent enough is not enough in the Premier League, and you guys know that. You need to be strong, you need to be determined, you need to be focused. Edge must be on your side, blood. Edge must be on your side if you're going to play in the Premier League. What is happening with Messi is, he wants to think, he wants to make us think that he's still good enough. No, blood, you're not good enough anymore. Stay in the La Liga, score your goals because you're the king of La Liga. When you come to the Premier League, you're not going to be the king. You're just going to ridicule yourself, man. I think my advice to Messi, go to China, go to America. That's where you're going to play good football. Premier League is not good enough for you, and you're not good enough for the Premier League anymore, blood. Messi, I repeat, you're not good enough for the Premier League at this age, and the Premier League is not good for you. You're going to ridicule yourself, man. So me and Arsenal, we are saying we don't want Messi. Arsenal is not interested in Messi. I'll state this again. Arsenal is not interested in Messi. It is the transfer pundits. It is, these jokers that write the news that are saying that we are interested in Messi, man, but we are not interested in him. We don't want Messi. Messi is not an Arsenal player. Right now, with the ambitions we have, he is not the quality of players we need. He's talented, world class, but right now at his age, with all the injuries, he is not the caliber of player we need, man. He isn't. He isn't. He's not fit for the Premier League. Switching over to Lionel Messi, Philippe Coutinho is the other person we are going to be talking about today, as well as Thiago Alcantara. Now, news came in yesterday that Mikel Arteta got his phone, small phone like this, put it on his eardrum and called Thiago Alcantara's phone and told him whatever he wanted to say. Arteta calls Thiago Alcantara. Brilliant news, the best of news. However, at the same time, Thomas Partey's deal is called off. I want us to be quite very logical before we celebrate. I also wanted to celebrate. I wanted to celebrate when I saw that Mikel Arteta had called the phone of Thiago Alcantara. Maybe I thought we were gonna get a quality playmaker in Thiago, because his quality, that, guys. He's a quality player, very, very quality. However, the other bit of we bringing in Coutinho, Thiago, and leaving out Thomas Partey is what hurts me most. I like Thiago Alcantara. I like Philippe Coutinho, and you guys know that. And I like Partey, because I know Partey is the solution to the problems we have. Partey is the player we must sign so that we can actually end all the problems that we are suffering from. If we wake up today and we say we are bringing in Thiago Alcantara, 30 years of age, we are bringing in Thiago, and we are leaving Thomas Partey, we are abandoning the Thomas Partey deal, it doesn't make sense for me, man. It doesn't make sense for me. It doesn't. I would prefer to have, you know, Partey, Alcantara, and Coutinho in the same team. Why can't we do that, man? That is, you know, that would cost us 10 million for Coutinho, 25 for Alcantara, that is 35, and then around 50 million for Partey. That is around 85 million. A complete midfield with for 85 million. And we are saying, with all the match, with all the reasons, we are not going for Thomas Partey because we are going for Alcantara. It doesn't make sense for me, man. It doesn't. Partey is a defensive midfielder, and in that position, ever since Alexander Song-Belong left Arsenal, we are still looking for a defensive midfielder. We were going to get Partey. What happened? What the hell happened, Arteta? Bringing in Thiago Alcantara doesn't mean we cannot sign Partey. It doesn't mean that, man. It doesn't. Actually, it means we can use Alcantara, Partey, and Xhaka in the same lineup. Because it looks hard. It looks that we may not actually bring back the man himself, Dani Ceballos. We may not be able to bring in Dani. Because we may not be able to bring in Dani Ceballos. Let us get Alcantara and Partey. Because we know our midfield. Yesterday I was telling you guys that the midfield we have at Arsenal is trash. Look at the lineup that came against MK Dons, Xhaka and El Neni. Tell me one more player, one more quality player that was left on the bench, on the bench for Arsenal in that midfield. Who? Almost all our midfielders, the top quality midfielders, the starting lineup was in that pitch against MK Dons. In that pitch, we had 8 starters. 8 starters against MK Dons, man. 8 starters. Aubameyang, Leno, Saliba, Xhaka, all those are starters, and they were in that lineup, man. So we need to buy midfielders, and I said it yesterday when I was reacting to the 4-1 victory against MK Dons. I said we need more midfielders, and we need them. It is very good that Arteta is in talks with Alcantara. Maybe Alcantara will decide to join for us. I don't know. It would be something good when he decides to join for us. It would be something good. But that doesn't mean we should abandon the other transfers. Let us not be so myopic, man. Arsenal, wake up. Don't be myopic. You should be able to visualize the future. Thiago is going to play for us for 3 seasons or 2. Partey is going to play for us 5 seasons. Why don't you go for Partey? We need Partey, man. We need Partey. Anyway, away from that trend, Thiago is in talks with Arteta, which we are yet to know what they talked about. Whether the talking is gonna be fruitful. Don't forget to smash the like button. Don't forget to smash the like button. Whoever is live, subscribe. Smash the like button as well. Subscribe and smash the like button as well. So coming back to the Felipe Coutinho transfer talk, because that's the reason that's why we are here. We are here to talk about Felipe Coutinho. And my question was, is Messi still good enough for Arsenal? Is he good enough? Give me your comments in the comment box. Give me your comments already. And smash the like button if you haven't already. Now, news coming in from Spain shows that Felipe Coutinho is saying he doesn't want to stay at Barcelona. That's good news for Arsenal. Very good news, man. Because, we are the club that has been linked with Felipe Coutinho, and we were still waiting for his verdict, his decision. What is he going to decide about? Is he going to say, I want to stay at Barcelona? Is he going to say, I want to go? And good news, blood. Most exciting of the stories is he has decided, he has said, okay, guys, let me get out of Barcelona. Let me find greener pastures elsewhere. When you look at the clubs that are linked with Felipe Coutinho, he's linked with Arsenal, and they move back to the Liverpool. Liverpool are saying, we are not going for Coutinho. It is the same deal with Thiago Alcantara. Liverpool are saying, we are not paying 30 million euros for Thiago. And Arsenal are saying, we can pay the money, black. We can pay the money. So I think we can hijack both deals. However, Felipe Coutinho is our deal. We are not hijacking anybody's deal. Felipe Coutinho is Arsenal's deal. Now, what does it mean for Felipe Coutinho to say that he wants to join Arsenal. He wants to join the Premier League. He doesn't want to stay in Spain. Of course, you guys know that we were still waiting for Ronald Koeman to tell us, is he gonna use Philippe Coutinho or not? However, after winning the Champions League with Bayern Munich, the player says, I don't want to stay at this club. I want to get a move away from Barcelona. I want to go away from Barca. I want to go to the Premier League. That's where I feel comfortable. And Arsenal have their hands wide open saying Philippe Coutinho will come. We know that Edu is head of our transfers. And Edu is Brazilian. That's why you have already signed 2 Brazilians, man. He was also in that, in the deal that brought in Gabriel Martinelli. So we are yet to see more and more Brazilians joining Arsenal. More Brazilians. My question is, would you take Philippe Coutinho at Arsenal? Because he says he would rather go and sign for Arsenal or the Premier any team in the Premier League than staying at Barcelona. Is he good enough? Is Philippe Coutinho good enough for Arsenal? I don't want us to celebrate because we are linked with a high-profile playmaker, because we are linked with a Brazilian, because we are linked with a Philippe Coutinho that was once shining at Liverpool. We should be celebrating because he's good enough. Is he good enough? Is he good enough for the standards of Arsenal? Answering that question in my perspective, I think Philippe Coutinho is 28, wonderful playmaker. He would work for us at Arsenal. I want to be frank. But my problem is he, isn't he gonna be injury prone? Smash the like button if you're live. Smash the like button. Give me your comment in the comment box. Isn't he gonna be injury prone, Philippe Coutinho? Aren't you gonna pick up injuries all the time, Blood? Aren't you gonna pick up injuries all the time? Because that is what I fear most when people who are 28, 29 join my club. They start falling sick all the time. They're always in the sick bay, and the money goes to waste. And his wages are very high. He signed from for Barcelona from Liverpool at 124 million pounds, and is getting a lot in terms of wages. And that's one of the reasons why Barcelona is facing a problem to lay him off, because his wages are very big, Blood, very big. So probably if we are gonna sign him, we are gonna sign him for on a loan deal. I want us to be very, very realistic. We are gonna sign him on a loan deal. 10 million. That's big money, Blood. That's big money. 10 million is big money for a 28-year-old, loan. It's big money. Is he worth 10 million for one season? I think he has what we need. I don't know whether it's going to give it to us. That's the problem. But he has what we need. Arsenal needs a midfielder who can score goals. Arsenal needs a midfielder who can give us 3, 4, 5, 6 chances per game. Arsenal needs a midfielder who can dictate the tempo of the game, the rhythm of the game. That is Philippe Coutinho for you. We need someone who can score free kicks. That is Philippe Coutinho. We need someone who can score goals from outside the box. That is Philippe Coutinho. He is a wonderful player. I would love to take him at Arsenal, but I'm afraid for one reason. Is he the player? Is he the player that's not going to pick up injuries? Is he the player that's going to be consistent? How consistent is he going to be, man? That is my worry. That is my worry. And I'm going to take your comments now. Welcome to Premier League, Leo Messi. Let's see who is the best player next season. Really, he has not yet signed for any club in the Premier League. I want to be frank. He has not signed for any club in the Premier League. And the truth is, he's linked with so many Premier League teams. However, Barcelona will have to decide whether to let him go or let him stay. Because it is in the hands of the legal team of Barcelona, of Barca, to say, yeah, we are letting him go, or we are letting him stay. But of course, it would be interesting to have Messi in the Premier League, at least for one season or two. Very interesting. But which club would he fit in? If you look at Arsenal, Manchester City, Chelsea, all of those are very good clubs. Where would he fit? But his wages are very high. Who can pay his wages? If I can look at the clubs that can pay his wages at in the Premier League, United, City, maybe Chelsea. I would think of Chelsea. Those are the 3 clubs that can pay the wages of Messi, man. So if you think it's gonna be easy to sign Messi, it's not going to be easy for any club, especially in this coronavirus pandemic. Talking about Lionel Messi, can we afford his wages? Even if it's a free transfer, I don't see this happening. It's a good player to have him in your squad. Yeah, he's a good player, man. And I think this is very logic, Omar. He's a very good player, high quality, top class, decent player, man, world class. Ballon d'Or winner 5 times. Quality player. But can we afford his wages? That's the question I was talking about. If you look at the clubs that can pay the wages of Messi, they are not even 5 in the Premier League. United, I think City can, and I think Chelsea can also afford if they have the full support of Roman Abramovich. Even if Arsenal was interested, Arsenal couldn't sign him. Yeah, I know Arsenal. Don't say even if Arsenal was interested. First and foremost, apart from the wages, he would be a free transfer. He would be a free man. We are not going to spend much if we wanted him. And right now we are paying Mesut Ozil, I think, 350k a week. 350k, and Aubameyang is also going to 300k a week. So don't say we cannot afford him, man. Don't say we can't afford him. Don't just downplay my club, man. Good afternoon, my brother from another mother. Good afternoon, Nuha Arsenal. Good afternoon, Nuha. How are you, blood? How are you, blood? Keep the comments coming in and keep smashing the like button. Felipe Coutinho, Thiago Alcantara, and Messi linked to Arsenal. It is the Arsenal Transfer Talk Show. What do you think about all those players? Do you think Felipe Coutinho should join? Do you think Alcantara is the better man, or Messi? I don't like Messi at Arsenal. It's gonna become a problem a problem for us. Prince Kelly says, I wish you sign Messi. And then he says, if we have Messi, I will be happy. Let us stop this kind of transfer excitement. Whenever the transfer window is on, there is a lot of transfer excitement in the media, in the blogs, fans, and even in the dressing rooms. If we are going to stop the transfer excitement, I want to be very, very frank with you. Arsenal is not going to sign Lionel Messi. Yes, we are linked with Lionel Messi. Many clubs are saying they want Lionel Messi, but at the end of the day, if you look at who can sign Messi, who is in the position to sign Lionel Messi, there are very few, man. There are very few clubs that can sign Lionel Messi. And I don't think Arsenal is part of them. Sincerely, I don't think Arsenal is one of those clubs that are in position to sign Lionel Messi. I don't think. But for me, my question is he good enough? Is he good enough? Is Messi still good enough for Arsenal? If we are going to have to win, if you're going to have to win the Champions League in the next 3 years, do you think Messi can help us do that? If we want to qualify for the Champions League, do you think Messi can help us do that? Look at his previous seasons at Barcelona. He has been a top player. He has been performing, but not as expected. And Barcelona fans know this. He has been performing, but not as expected, man. So you tell me Arsenal is going to sign Messi. I'll ask you, is he good enough? Is he still good enough? That's the biggest question, man. I'd rather go for a Felipe Coutinho. Let me be frank. I'd rather go for a Felipe Coutinho. His wages are high as well, but at least I believe he can become he can become a reborn player. Maybe he can have his rebirth at Arsenal. But Messi, no. I don't think he's going to survive the Premier League. The Premier League is just, it's just too harsh, man. Premier League is just too harsh. I think Messi should opt not to come to the Premier League. That's the truth. He should opt not to come to the Premier League. Everybody on the live show, smash the like button. If you want to join me live, link is in the description. The link is in the description if you want to join me live. And if you want to talk about Arsenal matters, you're a Guna, and you feel you want to give your opinion, the link is in the description as well. If you disagree with anything I've said, use the comment box. If you don't want to use the comment box, the link is in the description. It will bring you live on the show. So that is the biggest rant around town, Messi and Coutinho. The last two players were linked with. But let me just give my thoughts about Partey. I think Arsenal snubbing the transfer of Thomas Partey, because we are going for Thiago Alcantara, I think that's a big mistake, Black. I think that's a big mistake. We should then decide to go against Partey because we are excited about getting Thiago. What if Thiago doesn't work? What if Thiago doesn't work, Black? So I think the better thing would be bringing in Partey. My brother, if we can sign Messi, we are guaranteed of winning the Champions League, trust me. No how. If we can sign Messi, we are guaranteed of winning the Champions League. Don't forget that we haven't qualified yet, man. And I don't see how Messi can contribute. Of course, he can't contribute, but I don't see how, signing him as one player gives us an upper hand in winning the Premier League, in the Champions League. His side was smashed 8-2. Bayern Munich smashed them 8-2. We saw how special is he when he becomes an Arsenal player? Is he going to become any younger? No. Is he going to become Superman? No. Is he going to become Batman or or Thor or whatever? No. He's just getting older and older. I think the Messi in our minds and the Messi on the pitch these days, both of them are quite very different. Very different. And I think we should realize that. I'm closing the show in 3 minutes. I'm closing the show in 3 minutes. So guys, whoever wants to say something, take it in, put it in. It will be good if we have him any team he go to will be good for them. It's a good. Let me tell you. Let me tell you this. If any club sign Messi, they are going to do well financially. They are going to have expensive deals. They are going to have good sponsorships and so on. That is the truth. If any team signed Lionel Messi, they are going to be like that. They are going to have good money. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. You guys haven't smashed the like button hard enough. Smash the like button if you haven't already. Smash the like button if you haven't already. For me, I think any club would be good enough if they had Messi, the Messi 3-4 years ago. I think that is the Messi who could score 50 goals, for 4 consecutive seasons. Every club wanted to have that Messi. But right now, when Messi is struggling to score 20 goals in a season, I don't think any team is going to be good with him. I think Messi must look at his survival. Let him go to Inter Miami in Major League Soccer, man. I think that's where he deserves. Go to Inter Miami, play 3, 4, 5 seasons, get off the football track. That's the truth, man. Messi on paper and Messi on the pitch are now 2 different players. Back then, the Messi on paper, the Messi on the FIFA podium, and the Messi on the pitch, was one man. Today, Messi is, the Messi on paper and Messi on the pitch are 2 different men. They are 2 different men, and when they meet, they will lock horns. So for me, I don't want him to bring problems at Arsenal. Let him not come. It's better he doesn't come. My 3 minutes are done, and I'll be taking the last comments. Smash the like button. 30 is the peak. 30 is the peak. We have reached 30 live viewers today, and we are on the road to 5,000 subscribers. That is really interesting. Smash the like button and subscribe, bottom right corner. Subscribe, hit the subscription button. Subscribe to the Arsenal podcast, man. Bro, Messi can't come to England. Don't say never say never in football. You know that. Never say never. Players like Ramadou Falcao, they were getting very old and they came to the Premier League, played with Manchester United and Chelsea. There is nothing that would refuse Messi to come to England if any club in England gives them a good deal. There is nothing that that would refuse Messi to come to the Premier League. For example, if a club like Manchester United came in and said, we are going to give Messi $500,000 per week as a free transfer, why the hell would he refuse to come to the Premier League? So I think never say never in football, man. The last comment comes from Sebastian and he says, I would like Filippo Coutinho to sign for Arsenal. Messi is okay, but it depends who he will play with, feed with, partner with. That is the issue. Apart from payment, we have to think about these things. That is Sebastian, and he's right. Apart from payment, you need to think about who are the players who are going to be around Messi. Who is Lionel Messi gonna play with? You're not bringing Messi to play with Granit Xhaka and El Neni. You need to surround him with quality players if it's gonna give you the right fruits. You're right. Thank you for that comment, man. It is it's quite really logical, And Omar says, just remember that the top players now are over 30 years. That is right. That's right. I just look at the top players around Europe: Lewandowski, Aubameyang, Benzema, Hazard, maybe De Bruyne. De Bruyne is not yet 30. Messi's, Ronaldo, Messi. Yeah, you're right. But still, you can look at the circumstances. Messi is favored at Barcelona. All the conditions, everything favors Messi at Barcelona. When you come into the Premier League, no one is going to favor you, blood. No one is going to favor you. You're going to hustle it out. Is he ready for the hustle? Is Messi ready for the Premier League hustle? No, he isn't. Let him go to Inter Miami. That is my humble suggestion. Messi, leave my club alone, man. Go to Inter Miami. Rest in peace. Your career is over. Let us watch Ansu Fati. Let us, at least if Arsenal wants to sign someone from Barcelona, let's go for Filippo Coutinho or Ansu Fati. I'd be glad. Anyway, we've streamed for 33 minutes and I would love to call it a show today. It has been the Arsenal Transfer Talk Show. We have been talking about all the transfers around Arsenal until another show. I'm going to be uploading another video for you guys. So remember to subscribe before you leave the channel. Check out the show. Check out all the shows I put in. Check out all the shows. Subscribe down there, man. Subscribe, like the videos. Like the videos, subscribe. Subscribe to the Arsenal podcast, man. And of course, thank you for everybody who has given me your comments. Thank you for everybody who has given me your opinion. Remember, you can always find me live. You can always catch me live. Whenever I'm live, remember to tune in. We can come live and we talk about issues, especially Arsenal issues. Have a good stay away from the Arsenal podcast. And when I come back, remember to tune in live.